All right, so day number 82. Today I took a loss. I was longing all time highs basically because I was waiting on this 1 hour close up here. And this was basically, no, this was news candle, and then this was 2 p.m. And then the 15-minute looked really bullish. So I was sort of betting that we would continue higher. And I was just waiting for some sort of retracement into a 5-minute PD array, like this for value gap right here, and then a move higher, right? So my first idea was that I would long somewhere around here and bet that this would close higher. And that led me to, well, first of all, that led me to want to long this. I didn't long it because, again, not in plan, so I'm not going to long that. I need to wait for the 5-minute. Then I sort of placed the orders here, right? And I got filled on this candle, but then I just said, okay, this is not in plan. I need to wait for that 5-minute candle. So I exited it out, break even. And I waited basically for this retracement right here into this 5-minute for value gap that I got marked. This is a 5-minute. This is a 15-minute that was then formed. And I wanted to see like some sort of a PD array or a market structure shift get created out of that reaction. And then you can see that we got this for value gap, and I decided to enter there. And I entered with 5 contracts because the move was so fast that I had to guess in my head if 6 is going to be above 200, which it isn't. But it was so fast that I put up the order for 6, put up the order for 5, got filled with 1, and then price goes higher, and then I just left the other 4. And then I got filled the 4 in here. And this is where the chop starts coming around. And here, at this point, when I see this sort of get respected, I'm saying, okay, maybe this is a full loss. But I need to let the 15-minute play out. I need to let this candle right here play out because I'm not allowing for that to play out if I close earlier now. So I let the 15-minute play out. Keeping in mind that I had this small 15-minute for value gap to protect me, and the 5-minute. So I see this, then I see us inverting internal structure. We create this for value gap, so now we got this order block right here, and then we got this for value gap. And I'm thinking, okay, so now this is the move. Ended up not being. We swept like these highs. I actually wanted to see the 5-minute close above, but it didn't. So now I'm thinking, okay, but we close above this, and this could be an order block. This right here could be the order block that takes us higher, similar to this, where we close above here. Then this is like the order block, I guess you can call it, that will take us higher. Right? So I was betting on that, and I still had the 15-minute that fair value gap that had not been touched. So you can see that we started selling off, and then we touched this right here, the 15-minute fair value gap, and we got this push. At this push, again, I'm thinking, okay, now we're going because we respected the 15-minute fair value gap. It looks like we're going to respect it. Then I see this candle right here going back down and then closing up above this here. And I said, okay, so now this is the small order block. So there's a good chance like this holds, and we end up doing something like this, and we go higher and go to my target or whatever. But then no, we got this nice push on this candle up, and then this was really fast, and it stopped me out. But overall, I would say like this was a good trade simply because I wanted to manage it to take a reduced loss so many times, but I stopped myself because there was no other place to take that loss. I entered here, right? And initially I wanted to put my stop here because the stop here, because it's the 5-minute for value gap. But then the 5-minute for value gap ends right here, and then I had the 15-minute for value gap, so it would only make sense to put the stop just below that if I wanted to keep it tight. And you can see like there's really nothing I could do unless like maybe take the close below here, like take this close right here, but that's near the stop loss. So, and I didn't get stopped, so I would just rather wait and see if it reverses or not. So yeah, I mean, pretty happy with this one. Even though it's a loss, I'm pretty happy with how I managed it, how I entered. Was this like, this was not a market structure shift, but I was aware of that. And I wanted to get in early on the fair value gap that would lead to the market structure shift. So that was sort of like in plan. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with this. Again, I'll journal this trade in a few hours because I'm more calm and I can analyze things differently. But so far, pretty happy with the result. So that's it for day number 82. Hope you enjoyed, and I see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I see you Monday.